welcome back to my channel. My name is Fityetunde. If you're new here, welcome. Today I'm going to be doing a video on 10 things I wish I knew before going to Officer Candidate School, OCS. Officer Candidate School, yeah. OCS in the Army 2021. I went during COVID, so the curriculums in OCS might have changed at this time, but not drastically. So this video could still apply to you in 2022. So yeah, these are just 10 things from my perspective I wish I knew before I went in. So number one is, do not buy the packing list. It's a waste of money. Wait till you actually start the course. The first 2 weeks you guys don't really do much. As soon as you class up, you can actually buy your things. Like, there's a lot of things in that packing list that you do not need, that is a waste of money. You can literally find those things in the cadre's office. The 550 cord rope, that had a whole bunch of that in the cadre's office. You don't need to buy that stuff. There's a lot of stuff that I bought that I wish I didn't buy at all. On top of that, we don't get paid a lot. Like, the pay isn't that great. Just buy your basic needs. Definitely get a Gerber, get a notebook, get a pen, make sure you have your laptop. You know, basic hygiene needs and like things that you know you would need, you know. The next thing I have on this list is LANDNAV. Do not let LANDNAV intimidate you at all. Do not let anybody get into your head. LANDNAV is invented. It's not that difficult at all. Like, we literally spend 3 days out there to get to know the land. As soon as it's the day of actually testing, you'll be fine. Like, trust me. Do like the pre-qual and then the actual day. So on the pre-day, the pre-qual day, if you get 5 out of 5, you get to keep that point. You still pass. But on the second day, you could get like 4, you still pass. You can get like 3, but you will still pass. But now in 2022, I think the curriculum have changed where you have to find 8 points. And I think you get 4 or 5. I'm not sure how many hours it is, but I think it's around 4 or 5 hours, which is enough time because, like I said, you literally spend 3 days out there in the field. And to really get to familiarize yourself with the course, make sure you know how to plot a point, make sure you know how to read a map. Get with any ranger you see there, just get with them. They're really intelligent when it comes to LANDNAV, and they're always so humble and always there to like just want to help anybody. At least that was from my experience, the rangers that I went through OCS with. Terrain association is very, very important. That will really help you because the map that you get, it's actually accurate. Don't let nobody get into your head. I'm telling you, you are what you believe. Just put your mind to it and you'll pass. But I didn't even know anything about reading the map, and I passed. I didn't even know how to read the map before I entered the army. All this walking, camping in the bushes, I didn't know any of that stuff. And look at me, I passed. One time go. If I can do it, you can do it. Don't worry. We're moving on to number 3. Do not worry about history. It's not as difficult as everybody says it to be. Yes, you will recycle if you fail the test, but honestly, it's not that difficult. I did fail on my first time. However, that's because English is my second language, and on top of that, it was like a fire hose of information. I do not know anything about American history, so it was really hard for me to like just observe all of that information that is being thrown at me and to remember these different type of wars and really just associate them. That's the reason why I failed first. See, this is the trick that I use. I think I want to make a whole nother video about this, but if you want me to make another video about just history alone, leave a comment down below. However, this is the trick I use. Whichever battle seems to have similarities, just memorize them together like that and just study with somebody else that is a history guru. There's always a history guru in your class. Just stick with them. In class, when you're getting all this information, it's really, really hard to absorb all this information. So just get with somebody that is intelligent and really love history, and somebody that can type fast so you can take the notes down. Other than that, don't be scared. On to number 4, just be ready to get physically weak, because don't expect to do a whole lot of PT because there's going to be a lot of events coming back and forth. So there's some times where you guys will, depending on the company. My company, honestly, it depends on your company. However, I will tell you this, make sure you can complete that 4-mile run at the end of the course. If you cannot complete it in that duration of time that is set, I think it's 35 minutes, you will be recycling. So make sure in your free time you are practicing your runs. Thank God I really didn't have to do that because I was already kind of a decent runner. So yeah, so just make sure you are on your free time. If you're not really a physically strong person, make sure you are training, bro, because if you don't pass that 4-mile run, you will recycle. And on top of that, there's an obstacle course in the beginning of the course. Make sure you do your best, because every little point matter, because it is all based on OML. Number 5, app order is the most difficult part of this course. I'm telling you, app order. My advice to you is, again, get with a ranger, get with a person that was infantry before this, because they know everything. App order is so confusing, at least to me. Like, I was just so lost reading through an app order, getting out information that is just for your own platoon. It's really difficult. So just get with a ranger, and I pray to God you have a good cadre. I had a fantastic cadre that was able to really walk through us A to B and literally have us recite this thing over and over again. The app order make or break you on the OML, so you want to make sure you try your best possible on the app order to get the highest point, because it weighs a lot of points. If you're active, you need those points. I'm telling you, if you're reserved, you can be chilling. You can get a pass and you be good to go. Moving on to number 6, if you are active in OCS, just prepare your mind and get ready to be first branch. You might not get the branch that you want. Honestly, I was first branch. FA chose me. I didn't choose FA. So just prepare yourself. Just prepare yourself to not get the branch you want, because OCS is extremely competitive. At least in my company, it was. It depends. Honestly, it honestly depends on who you get, the class you get. Majority of the class that you might get might be all reserved, so you be chilling. You might get the branch that you really want, or it can be all active and everybody can be so competitive and you might not get what you want. I pray you get what you want, but just honestly have a first, second, third option, and just keep in the back of your mind that you might get first branches. Yeah. So 7, people get extremely, oh my god, my earring was falling. Why did you guys tell me my earring was falling? Didn't tell me my earring was falling down. I'm cute. A lot of people that don't want to branch combat arms, especially FA. I branched FA. Like I said, FA chose me. I didn't choose FA. So people get competitive and backstabbing. So just be prepared for that. Don't think you're about to come there and make best of friends. No. People are backstabbing, conniving, untrustworthy, jealous. So just be prepared for that, okay? Don't go there thinking, oh, you about to make friends. No, your friends should be those rangers. A lot of people try to hide the branch that they want. They'll tell you, oh, I want infantry, but deep down they want AG. So I'm telling you, just be careful. And honestly, if you don't get the branch you want and you make it out of the course, just thank God. I'm telling you, just thank God. It's better to not get the branch that you wanted than recycling in OCS. Like, if it sucks, and being stuck there, it sucks. So if you make it out successfully without the branch you want, it's a-okay. Moving on to number 8, you can get the branch you want by putting in a package and that goes up to the BC. Yeah, and that can get approved, and it doesn't matter where you are in OML, you will still get that branch. You just have to literally advocate for yourself and make sure your package look good. In this package comes, you have to have a resume, you have to write recommendation letters, you have to have what's it called, memorandum in there. So as you can literally build this package up before you get to OCS, so you can just turn it in as soon as possible, and that can just be lifted off your shoulders and you might be guaranteed that spot. So I'm telling you right now, if you want AG, if you want engineering, if you want accountant, you definitely want that branch, especially if you're enlisted and you wear like AG or engineering and you want to continue on with that career. You put in a package, have that pack, ask about it. I'm gonna try to get more information. I'm gonna put my email down in the description box, so if you guys need more information, just email me. I'll send that information directly to you. But yeah, you can literally have a package ready for you to get the branch that you want and just have that turned in, or you can get to OCS and work in your package and turn it in. But I recommend you having it before you get there. Number 9, fake it till you make it. I'm telling you, fake it till you make it, because Any little thing can get you recycled. Whenever you take on the position of being a squad leader, by the end of that position, I think it's 2 weeks after, you get evaluated by them. It really affects your score. Don't let your anger show. When you're angry, don't let your anger show, bro. When you're aggravated, it's annoying. OCS was very extreme. It was draining. It was so draining. But I'm telling you right now, whenever you're angry, don't let it show. Whenever you're sad, don't let it show. Whenever you want to cry, don't cry in front of anybody. Don't cry in front of anybody. If whatever you want to express your feelings, express it to God and yourself. Don't express it to anybody. I'm telling you, people are conniving. I'm telling you. And people will really write crazy things about you in your peer reviews. People will lie on you, especially on peer reviews, to get what they want, to be up there in the OML. People will lie on you. When you're a platoon leader, when you're a platoon sergeant, when you're a squad leader, you get evaluated. All these positions, you get evaluated, and people will really write. I'm telling you, people keep memories of everything that you do, everything that you say, when you're crying, when you're angry, and they write things down on paper, and that can get you recycled to the point where you can be taken to a board about your attitude and your character based on this peer evaluation. So this is how serious it is, guys. It's very, very serious, and it's very, very crucial that you are careful with what you say in front of people, what you say to people, how you treat people, how you act around people, and how serious you are when there's something to do. You know, don't be lazy, just do it. Also, pay attention to people that are reserves. It doesn't matter where they are in the OML, their MOSs are already secured. They get to pick whatever MOS they want. They're just there to literally graduate out of the course and move on. It doesn't matter if they fall at the pit bottom of the OML or the pit top of the OML. They already have the job they want. They are reservists. So pay attention to those people. Those people don't care. They already have the MOS. They just want to pass and go. They want, the exam says 80, they get an 80 and leaving. They're not trying to get a 90 to get them. Also, that's another thing. The exams, make sure, especially if you're active, don't just say, oh, you just need an 80 to pass it. No, make sure you're trying beyond and above. Make sure you're trying your best, because if you get, the more points you get, the more higher you are in the OML, and you can secure the job that you want, you know. So just pay attention to people that are reservists. Reservists, they don't care. They're just there chilling. 80% pass and they're done. It doesn't matter where they are in the OML. And on top of, another tip I have to give you guys is, the only exam that was honestly difficult was history. Don't be scared. The other exams wasn't as difficult. It's not as difficult. Like, just pay attention. It's not as difficult. But not least, number 10, OCS is not as prestige. I have an accent. OCS is not as prestige as you think it is. It's really not. It's also, it depends, honestly, it depends on the company, and it all depends on the company. It's not as high, it's not held to the standards that you might think it is, depending on the company. And I really wish, really wish there was more. I really wish I had more knowledge about op orders prior to coming in, honestly. Because I went to basic before I did OCS commission. I wish when I was in basic I learned about op orders rather than learning about LANDNAV, because LANDNAV, you will pass, honestly. I really wish I knew more about op orders. So if you can get somebody to help you, introduction to op order before you come to OCS, that would be really helpful. So if you're enlisted, I'm pretty sure you can find somebody in your battery, your company, your brigade that can introduce op order to you, and that can break it down. Yeah, guys, that is the 10 things that I wish I knew prior to coming to OCS. If this video was very informative, leave a comment down below, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to email me. And yeah, guys, thank you for watching my video. Bye.